The 2024 Subaru Ascent is the latest iteration of Toyota's popular midsize SUV.
It's built on a rugged body-on-frame chassis, which gives it excellent off-road capabilities and a strong foundation for towing and hauling. Before we get into the news, make sure to like and subscribe to enter a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. The Subaru Ascent is a midsize three-row crossover that competes with popular entries like the Kia Telluride, the Hyundai Palisade, and the Ford Explorer, along with eye-catching newcomers like the Mazda CX-90. The Ascent boasts standard all-wheel drive, space for up to 8 passengers, and an abundance of standard safety and driver assistance features such as automated emergency braking and adaptive cruise control. Under the hood is a 260-horsepower turbocharged flat-4 engine paired with a continuously variable automatic transmission, which returned a respectable 27 miles per gallon on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy test. But the powertrain's propensity to moan and groan under acceleration, the lackluster passing power, and the tight third row relegate the Ascent towards the bottom of this competitive class. The Subaru Ascent ranks towards the bottom of its competitive class due to its lackluster passing power and tight third row. However, it does boast standard all-wheel drive, space for up to 8 passengers, and an abundance of standard safety and driver assistance features. After receiving a substantial refresh last year, which brought a revised front end, standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a standard vertically oriented 11.6-inch touchscreen, the Ascent continues into 2024 completely unchanged.
The Subaru Ascent comes in 4 trims: Base, Premium, Limited, and Touring.
We think the Premium model packs the best balance of desirable features and overall value. Every model has all 4 wheels spun via the same plucky turbocharged 4-cylinder powertrain, but the Base Ascent and the Premium have slightly better EPA fuel economy ratings than the top 2 trims. Compared with the base model, the Premium gets standard upgrades that include blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, heated front seats, a power-adjustable driver's seat, and a subscription-based Wi-Fi hotspot. Those who want to ditch the second-row bench seat are in luck, as Premium, Limited, and Touring all have an available 7-passenger option for an additional fee. The Ascent Onyx comes with captain's chairs exclusively. We choose that option on our Subby, since it also adds hands-free passive entry, a power-operated rear gate, and rear automated emergency braking. The Ascent is well suited for 4-season family road trips with its trademark all-wheel drive system. Its 260-horsepower turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder powertrain delivers middling acceleration, a 6.7-second 60 miles per hour time, and can be noisy under duress, but it'll pull a camper trailer or speedboat. While the Subaru's continuously variable automatic transmission contributed to a sometimes noisy ride during our testing, the gearless gearbox was otherwise receptive and steady. Paddle shifters mounted on the steering wheel are there for those who want more control over the transmission. The Ascent's throttle response took some getting used to. It was particularly abrupt at low speeds around town. Meanwhile, the Subaru has a comfortable ride. Though our test vehicle wore 20-inch wheels, it did a good job of isolating us from bumpy roads and soaked up harsh impacts. Unfortunately, we noticed a lot of wind and road noise while cruising on the highway. While the Subaru lacks the fun-to-drive nature found in the Mazda CX-90, the sizable 3-row was nicely composed in normal driving. Its light and accurate steering responded to quick maneuvers and felt relaxed at higher speeds. The brake pedal on our test vehicle was firm and progressive, with no play or touchy feedback. Every Subaru Ascent has a 5,000-pound towing capacity. During our 40,000-mile long-term test with one, we put this capacity to the test by hauling an assortment of toys such as snowmobiles and even an Airstream camper. During these hauls, the fuel economy of the Ascent often dropped to single digits. The Ascent's interior has all the hallmarks of a large crossover, with a raised driving position and versatile seating configurations. While the cabin accommodates a crowd, its third-row passenger space trails larger, roomier alternatives such as the Volkswagen Atlas. Too bad only the top 2 models are available with desirable features such as heated rear seats, a memory driver's seat, power-adjustable passenger seat, and leather-trimmed upholstery. The Ascent can pack up to 8 people inside, but in our testing it only held 5 carry-on bags behind the third row. While that was one less than we fit in the Traverse, the Subaru also had less interior cubby storage than most rivals. Still, it remains a capable travel companion with some clever cargo solutions. These include Velcro straps in the cargo area to hold up the load floor if you need the added room. Our test vehicle had the optional second-row captain's chairs that use multiple levers for adjustments and will fold nearly flat. The Subaru infotainment system lacks the customization settings and intuitive controls found on premier competitors. Still, it has features that consumers love, such as Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. The standard 11.6-inch touchscreen has large on-screen icons that are easy to see and respond to your inputs quickly. While touch only means there are more opportunities for driver distraction, the screen's position and large icons mitigate this issue. The Subaru Ascent is a midsize three-row crossover that competes with popular entries like the Kia Telluride, the Hyundai Palisade, and the Ford Explorer, along with eye-catching newcomers like the Mazda CX-90. While it may not be the most exciting option in its class, it boasts standard all-wheel drive, space for up to 8 passengers, and an abundance of standard safety and driver assistance features. The Ascent is well suited for four-season family road trips with its trademark all-wheel drive system, but its lackluster passing power and tight third row relegate it towards the bottom of its competitive class. Japan's Subaru slashed its annual output target by nearly 10% on Wednesday amid ongoing fallout from a semiconductor shortage that continues to hamper automakers around the world. The carmaker said the shortages were most acute among parts for immediate delivery in the spot market, and it expected the lack of supply to last at most until around June before recovering. Subaru said it now expects to produce 880,000 vehicles this fiscal year through March, down 9.3% from a previous forecast of 970,000 units. In the third quarter, we managed to keep the decline to about 20,000 units compared to our plans through our efforts, said Katsuyuki Mizuma, Subaru's chief financial officer. In the fourth quarter ending March 31st, Subaru expects to make 70,000 fewer vehicles than previously planned, Mizuma said. The company's shares slipped following the release of the results, ending 1.9% lower at 2,118 yen compared to a flat broader market. Subaru, in which Toyota Motor Corp owns a 20% stake, hopes to reach global production of 1 million vehicles next financial year, he said. After dialing back output following the outbreak of COVID-19, many automakers have been playing catch-up in terms of production, with chipmakers sending shipments to the consumer electronics industry. Subaru on Wednesday lowered its annual global sales forecast by 5.4% to 870,000 vehicles from its previous forecast, though that still marked an 18.5% rise compared to the 2022 financial year. That is all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe.